I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Harden with it. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Stolen by Ellis. The three from Mitchell. Gets the three ball to go.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dacknall. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. First minute and a half of basketball play. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Now here's Mitchell. And Cleveland another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Now Harden. Mobley outside. Launches a three. Dort grabs the miss. Screen by Holmgren. Let's go with a three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Back to Mobley. Here's Harden. Mobley, right side. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. He gets it in there.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
SGA surveying the D. He takes it in. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Ellis. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others. A great skill to have.
The three from Holmgren. Mobley grabs the board.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Outside Harden. Banked it in off the glass. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Pass to Avdia. The three ball. It's another three for Cleveland.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
They set a pick. Out to Mobley. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Pass to Wade. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Strus. And that one drops.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
Outside Paul. Nice move. That one doesn't drop. Cleveland leading by 9. They set the screen. Here's Harden. Into the lane. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Hits the trifecta.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside Harden. To the paint. Here's Noel. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Noel's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Yeah.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Here's Wallace, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Paul with it, and Noel picks him up defensively. Paul can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Three-pointer. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Mitchell. Picked it out of midair. Now here's Hartenstein. Back to Joe. Wiggins outside. Paul for 3. Paul with another miss.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
On the wing, Strus. Connects from down. Downtown. Strus has got 5 points.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's a 3 from Paul. Hartenstein. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Here's Noel. Back to Mitchell. Noel the screen. 6 to shoot. 34 seconds left in the second period. And Noel hammers it down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Harden surveying the D. They set the pick. Again, Cleveland scores.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it anytime.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Cavaliers lead by 12. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
First team foul.
Now here's Harden. Out to Mobley from outside the arc. He can't hit that time. Here's Oklahoma City now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. That's tipped. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And playing through that contact, SGA so tough in the paint.
The Cavaliers lead by 10. And here's Harden. Give him 8. Pass to Mobley. Ellis with it. On the wing, Harden. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mobley. Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Here's SGA. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have.
Outside for Harden. Back to Mobley. And stolen by Holmgren. Dort with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Caruso left side. Pass to Avdia. Back to Mobley. Outside Harden. 4-3. Cleveland again missing.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Cleveland has possession. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Screen by Holmgren. Fires from the wing. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Off the outside. To end the drought. Sinks the tray. Avdia's got 6 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Out to Schroeder. Dort with a steal. SGA with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Clock at 4. It's deflected. Outside Mitchell. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Chalk up 2 there. Give him 8 points now.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And it's Dort off the drive. Sweet little floater.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Mobley on a screen. To the inside. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Caruso. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the third quarter.
Cleveland, 38.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Harden. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And just look at how Harden makes things happen with the ball in his hands.
Oh, stolen by Harden. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Outside for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Now Paul. Outside Joe. There's a screen by Wiggins. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Paul. Releases. Noel with the rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Pass to Hartenstein. Noel with the rebound. Now Ellis, covered by Joe. Now Mitchell. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Outside Harden. Now Mobley. He fires. Yes, sir. Great position on the J.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Oh, putting his range to work. Holmgren is a threat at the arc. Believe that. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Caruso outside. Now Dort. Double team on SGA. Outside Dort. Here's Caruso. Avdia with a steal. Now Mobley. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Harden. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference.
Cavalier substitution. Number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Thunder trailed by 15.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for James Harden.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Here's Mobley. Shoots a three. The three ball is down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Now Avdia fires the three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Harden. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Cavaliers ball. At the line for
And so he hits the technical free throw. So it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up.